What's up, fellers? What's going on? Want to spark my stoogie. I should be live on TikTok. I actually should go live on TikTok. I wasn't really thinking. What should I do? I can't smoke on TikTok, though. What up, Braxton, Amelie, RJ, Dirty? What up, Mr. Marty? How are you? Nova's Card Nation. What's going on, Olivia? Maria, Fat Cat in the house, killing time. Jay Crandall. Hey, Jay Crandall, I was going to message you right after this, but you're on here. Tomorrow's okay, no matter what. We rescheduled those other ones, so we're good. Anyway, we're good. The backup channel, what's going on? What's going on? Who's the backup channel? Hey, mama, one like. First like, nice. We only have 29 of them bad boys. Make sure you guys are smashing like. We possibly have a catch tomorrow. Also, you guys, anybody in here, I don't know if anybody has like a friend or somebody that's smart with like legal advice, on maybe like libel, or like, anything to do with like slanderous shit. Like, we got some serious shit, and I'm not going to go into details with it just yet because we might be taking this to a deeper level. But I mean, if I told you guys, you wouldn't believe what the fuck happened. You wouldn't believe. And I'm going to try to do it the right way. I'm going to go, in my order of how I'm going to do this. Before I say anything, I will be letting everybody know, but I think you guys would be mind blown on who's allowed to slander or lie, blatantly tell stories that aren't even close to true. So yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. So if anybody knows anybody that could just give me like good advice, on something like this without, going to a $4 million attorney. Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. I'm not going to let people know. I got to keep this, quiet for now, just because until I hear from somebody, that it needs to be open and talked about. Yeah, it's fucking wild, man. Let me tell you guys, I will tell you, like, just because people are law enforcement doesn't mean they're going to follow the law. Just because people are, Christians doesn't mean they're going to follow the book, right? Like, it's just wild to me that people can talk about shit and it's just wild. Right on, James, I appreciate it. What up, Mama Lost Rhonda? How are you? Yeah, it's fucking wild. I mean, you can put two together. Again, I don't have to do nothing. I'm just doing this because I may take Betty Mae with the $1.99. If I can. Can we buy your theme song? No, it's nowhere to buy it. Yeah, there's just nowhere. We got to put that up somewhere where people could just have it. They're losers, Papa. It's wild. Shame on you, Mr. Weld County. Shame on you. But I spent this morning researching and doing some things, and I made the appropriate calls, and I kind of got nowhere. So yeah. Just because you go to church, that is very true. That's very, very, very true. Very true, Miss Cars. And just because you don't go to church doesn't mean you're not a Christian as well. Like, I went to church for like 2 years in a row solid, never missed a Sunday. I'm the same person. I just don't go to church every Sunday. But I do try to be better, and I do try to live on, good morals, I was in the others live, and Metclaw is obsessed with you. It's very weird. Yeah. He is very obsessed with me. He asked me to go on a date, and I told him, no, I'm only into girls and only my wife, and he was really upset about that, and that's kind of where that went. Geneva with the 10. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm telling you guys, like, people should be blessed that I'm not rich. Like, I'm not even kidding, because my pride is fucking full, and I need to work. And then I am working on that. Like, I'm really, really working on that. But there's a lot of people that would be held accountable, because what I think is, like, people who don't have means to protect themselves don't protect themselves, right? And so, like, I would like to be able to shut people down, because some people can't shut people down like me, and I would love to be able to do that, because it's just wrong, y'all. It's wrong. I love the police, most of them, but it doesn't mean just because they're law enforcement, it means they follow the law. Doesn't mean they can't blatantly lie. Doesn't mean you can't catch them in a lot of lies on camera. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Sad you got to record your interactions, but it's pretty wild. But anyway, how is everybody? How is everybody? Yeah, we just need to become filthy fucking good and have an all-time attorney for CPP. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Connie. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But in my favor, that was done. That was done. $1.99. Betty May, thank you so much for the $1.99. So I'm gonna reach out to some people and see. I mean, maybe there's somebody out there that's like, hey, this is fucked up. You got 4 separate people involved in this. We can boom, 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 boom. You never know. You never know. What up, Pedal Puncher? Thank you for showing up in the New Jersey chat today. That was cool, man. Yes, mortal. Oh yeah, you guys joined the guild. It's good play. Like the guild, Discord. Let your actions show your integrity. Yeah, I typically do. Listen, I let this situation go a long time ago, and then it blew up yesterday, right? So it's just wild, y'all. It's wild. You know, like some people go to jail on officers' words, right? They can come testify, and their word is good. I saw him do that, right? I saw him do that. Well, the judge is going to take that into consideration. That law enforcement officer who swears under oath to tell the truth said they saw him do that. And when you can catch them blatantly lying, it's scary, y'all. It's scary. It's how many people have been arrested, how many people have been convicted on his word, how many people have been, you know, and I'm talking any bad cop. I'm not talking about one in general. I'm just talking about in the crazy world. You're supposed to trust, and then, you know, their word ain't shit. So I think those officers need to be out of office. You know? What up, Autumn? How are you? What up, BDF? That's Big Daddy Fishing. The Boulder Mailman. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you can tell. I'm losing my voice. MTM, Tom Tom Bomb Bomb, Bow Bomb, Betty May with the 2. Thank you, Betty May. I appreciate it. I don't trust no police. And that's okay, still me. But, dude, I have family that are police officers. That doesn't mean you need to trust them. I have a lot of law enforcement family, and they're good people. Have they lied before? They probably have. They're my brothers and sisters. Like, yeah. But I don't think they would do the shit that happened, and it's wrong. But in my experience, I'm at like a 90-10. 90% of the officers I've ever dealt with have been absolutely above and beyond amazing. 10% of them sucked ass. It's just the way it is. I appreciate that, Mama. So I think that's a broad word when you say I don't trust police, because there's good police officers out there that do this for you know, from their genuine heart instead of the paycheck, right? Like, it happens. From the UK, nice, man. Love what you're doing, brother. Never stop. Thank you, Jace. I appreciate it. Is it Jace? When can we know what happened? I mean, I pretty much gave you, if you put it together, I don't know. I'm going to look into this and see if I can do anything about it. But basically, I got railroaded. I mean, I got fucking destroyed with shit that never even happened to me, that they said was true. And so it's wrong. And it was involving law enforcement. And I just think it's wrong. It's like, imagine somebody going, you know, on your behalf and like, well, this guy is he's a murderer, convicted murderer, you know, and you've never been arrested for murder. It's pretty fucked up, right? Like, it's just crazy. They shouldn't be able to say, and of course, that's not what they said, y'all. That's not what they said. It's not what they said. It's just, you know, I do want a little people to know, and I am going to let it out when it's time to let it out, because it's fucking wrong. It's worse than you think. I agree. A lot of police are still good. Absolutely. You are right, Natalie. RJ, thank you. I support you and what you do, Tommy. God bless. And the people in Palestine. I don't know. I'm not into all that. Free everybody. Be good to everybody. But thank you for the donation. Yeah, and you know what? It's not poor me. It's nothing. But just in life in general, right? It's always something. And it's about how you turn that, you know, that fucking lemon into lemonade, right? Like, it's just wild to me, you guys. It's wild. It's wild, wild, wild. I've had my fair share of arguments with police officers, and maybe there's a couple that don't like me. I don't like them back. But you can't go out and lie about people, and you can't do that under oath. And then that's where it gets wild. So, Tommy, watch out. There's a pred behind you. Get him. Which one? This one or that one? The pred bushes are out today. Oh, shit. You know what? I guarantee there's a pred behind me somewhere. What up, Amy? I'm having a great day. I am, except for the fact that, you know, I wasn't feeling good yesterday. I started feeling better, and today I woke up and my throat's just like, ugh. So For sure didn't meet people. It is true, man. And again, like there's bad teachers, there's bad husbands, there's bad dads, there's bad moms. I mean, bottom line is we got to be careful on, like, I think slander's a real thing, and I'm sure I've been, I've done it before too. I've taken people's word, but you don't get up. There's a certain place and time, and when you're wrong and you find out you're wrong, you should tell people you're wrong. If you're going to out somebody live, you out them with the apology live. If you're going to out somebody behind the scenes, you can apologize behind the scenes, right? It could be Maxine. It could be. I don't know. I think it's been a lot of stress and just whatever, but it could just simply be that too. Lots of teachers. Yeah, I have something coming up this weekend, sir. Hopefully Saturday. Good. Right on. Close or far, Shay? Hopefully close. I mean, like I told you, I'll go 3-4 hours. It is what it is. That's the throat goat symptom, you motherfucker. I just got home from the hospital after a week. I'm glad to catch a chit chat. I'm so ready for a catch. Oh, nurse, I hope everything's okay. We just got back from the hospital. Well, we got back from the doctors too. How many convictions do you have, Tommy? I want to support, but I need to see your convictions. You obviously don't support because our convictions have been put up for a long time. Well, what we're caught up to. If you want to support. If you don't want to, don't care. I'm not going to be threatened into support. And I think that's wild for somebody to say, I want to support you, but I'm not going to unless you show me this. Sorry, don't want you if you're going to demand things. It's just not the kind of support I want. I want people who want to support and want to see people get caught and want to see people get arrested and want to see people get convicted. That's it. I don't got to prove myself to nobody, and I'm not going to. But if you were a supporter, you would know. No one threatened you, you bitch. Oh, okay. Because you know everything there, buddy. Exactly why I don't want you as a supporter. Because I think use a hoe. Use a hoe. I'm pretty good at reading chat. Like, I want to support you, Tommy, but I just can't do that without you showing me your convictions. I've supported you, but I don't know that you have a website with your pictures and your convictions on it. Come on, man. We're not catching nobody today, Cher Nino. Probably caught him. I'm not gonna. Maybe. Happy Tuesday, Tommy. Merry Christmas, everyone else. Hi. Exactly, Tommy. Don't need people. Yeah, like, hey, listen. I am not the one that's like into like spending a lot of time researching the outcomes, because I'm the guy that's like, fuck the outcomes. Let's keep getting them. The outcomes are going to come whether we look for them or not, right? But we have a team that does that. So I think we can do it all. So we've decided to do it all. And the team's very, very good at it. Actually, I called them out the other day. Not in a bad way. I'm like, listen, guys, we got this guy. He was arrested and y'all didn't even know about it. Oh, well, maybe, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, we got to have somebody to do it. And they're like, wait, you mean Christopher Dawkins, you caught him here, was arrested for blah, blah, blah. His bail was blah, blah, blah. And here's his mugshot. And I'm like, oh, shit. All right, I'll shut up. This is so good. Natalie, tomorrow, looks like there's a possible catch tomorrow, possible catch Saturday. But we still got Thursday in between. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, Ms. Martine. Thank you for the 3. Good to see you too. Cosmic Angel, isn't it? Yeah, I just saw Cosmic, but I remember you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you guys want to become members, I think we're up to like 400 and something. We are on the quest to hit 1,000 members. I think it's pretty cool. It's not up to Tommy for convictions, the DA. Tommy gives exposures and evidence to the guy. That's what I'm saying, Ogati. And it's okay for people to say, hey, I would like to see him. These people are only asking me because they follow the hater rate, the troll aid. You know what I mean? Get them, Tom. Andrew with the $4.99. I don't owe anybody nothing, nor do you guys owe me anything. But I'm going to continue catching because that's what I want to do. I'm going to continue turning in evidence because that's what I want to do. And convictions are going to happen because that's what's supposed to happen, right? But it is pretty sad when you see convictions and you're like, fuck, really? 4 years or deferred sentence or just the RSO, or, we're not going to deport you because we're going to make a deal. Like, it's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. It's sad. Hope to run into my ex. I was 14 when he was 26. I hope he's in prison. And plus, at least he gives it to you too. Tommy, you don't get done every time. You get it done every time. Sorry. I'm not all there. Like, it's hard. 90 days in jail. Ugh. 90 days in jail, right? Yeah, Crandall. Absolutely, brother. I'm convinced only bums are purse catchers. Okay. I'm glad you're convinced because I'm not convinced. Barbcia boys, thank you with the 10. Appreciate you. I really appreciate it. And that is your first Don't Want to live stream. Thank you so much. Narcissist chase stars because you're a star. Shine on. Thank you so much. Tommy's literally a legend. Can you summarize, clarify the nonprofit stuff for new watchers? We don't have nothing yet. That's in the process. That may or may not be in the process. So I'll let you know as it comes. Right now, we don't know what we're doing. We're not 100% sure. I started that before, and it's a lot of work, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm not 100% fan of that unless it's done with knowledge and done by attorneys and stuff, which if I was to do it, would be that way. So. But I appreciate it, man. Duck Eagle, thanks for your support. Absolutely. Traverse City rules. What's going on? Food is life. Thanks for the gift. Oh, Tony Rogers got one. Did somebody drop some memberships? I know a guy who had 14 counts of rape on his own grandchildren, got 30 months in prison. Nathan, it's so sad, man. I mean, and that's terrible, brother. That is the worst I've heard. 14 accounts of R and got that. We had a guy, 4-year-old, did the R tour. We caught him again during trial. We caught him again, and he got 90 days in jail. And don't turn yourself in. Now go get your surgery on your shoulder first, buddy. Oh, it's wild, man. I told you guys the story about the lady that has hundreds of cases or whatever amount of cases she has, and she was celebrating her first actual jail sentence. Hundreds of cases, first jail sentence. We're talking real jobs, right? Real jobs. They do exactly what we do, but they get a real paycheck, they get a real vacation, stuff like that. So those people. And she was celebrating her first jail sentence. Pretty sad. Duck Eagle, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much. Here's the local. Here, Mansfield, Ohio. He's been sitting for 11 months without being to court yet. Damn. You're not alone, buddy. I was molested when I was 6 years old. Didn't go away till I was 13. Kept a secret from my family until I was 18. I'm so sorry. That is terrible, y'all. That is terrible. Ed was found with tons of CP. Investigated, was done by Texas Attorney General, didn't go to prison. And what the saddest thing is you guys, so with this Edward Stairs, they're reading his, what the evidence found. And they found child porn all the way from infants to 13, right? So much of it. And all of this that they found and directly connected it to Mr. Stairs, directly. And then turned it in like they should have, and they didn't take the fucking case. It is wild, y'all. There was proof that he did it, but it wasn't enough. He had 980 something gigabytes of C, and it wasn't enough. I became a boxer because of this, and then I had to retire in 2016 and became a nurse. That's what I'm doing right now. You're amazing. You're amazing. I love nurses. Where's the camper? My motorhome? I don't have it just yet, so we went to go get it the other day, and we are not finished. Well, we thought it was supposed to be done. It's just not finished yet. I don't know, Ashley. I don't know. Something happened. I don't know, because I don't think it was money, because the motherfucker ain't got a pot to piss in. I don't know. I don't know. They ended up giving him like 30 days in jail for meth charges that they found during the raid when they kicked the door open and all that good stuff. Sad. The justice system is a joke. But you guys, this is the thing. Like, if we all get loud, talk to your people, to maybe write letters, do whatever, talk to your people. We all have to do it. It's got to change somewhere. And it's these are elected officials. We are voting them in. Like, nobody asks, like, what's your position on this, and this, and maybe they do. But a lot of times they're like, oh, I'm gonna take a hard stance on child pedophilia or whatever, all this stuff, and they just don't. I think I get plenty of info out of them. See, a lot of times it doesn't matter what you get in the interview, but I always make sure I get what I need. But the friendly rat's just not my routine. I think I'm friendly enough with them, but I get everything out of them when I turn it in. But again, a lot of times it's what you get in chat, right? It's what you get in chat. I'm not dead, so bonus. That is the big bonus. They actually passed laws that threaten our children's safety, 100%. Like they want to have a predator has to be a aggravated predator. And what they were saying is 2 or 3 times is not enough to be aggravated. And you only go to prison if it's aggravated, because it's expensive to house these guys. So aggravated, what's that? 5? Because they said 3 wasn't enough. So 3 children are R'd by a man. 5? Is 5 enough? Is 6 enough? I think anytime you break the barrier of a child of any kind, like, you should go to prison. It's aggravated. You touch a child, it's aggravated. You sexually assault a child, it's aggravated. Like, what do you mean 2's not enough, 3's not enough? So what, you got to ruin 5 lives before you do it? What's up, Mr. Cat? Miss Martin again, thank you for the 3. Big Bad Wolf, what up? Tommy stopping through to hit my like button, brother. Getting some editing done at the moment. No worries, brother. I just finished an edit too. It's going up on YouTube. Hopefully I'll have it out for like 6 or 7 tonight. But I get it, man. Always something going on. That's what I normally do, bro. I put the sound in the background. I'm always listening and doing my work. Leave kids alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Leave kind alone? I think you meant kids, right? People start getting loud out there. Yeah, absolutely. And again, you guys, like, we need to get loud on all levels. Like, especially like what I was talking about earlier. If an officer is not trusted, they shouldn't have a job, right? And so I promise you guys, I'm probably, mark my words, I'm probably going to pay for it. If I get loud, I'm probably going to pay for it, i.e. some kind of bullshit traffic tickets or whatever. I was already arrested. I promise you guys, anybody that did what I did would not have been arrested that night, except for me and the officer had beef. We had beef. I was arrested. He said, finally I got that motherfucker on the body cam. And he didn't say it in those exact words. It's just what he said. So what's going on there? Good to see you. It's just, it's wild. And I will tell you guys in detail. I will give you guys the paperwork in detail. We will do a live. We will go over whatever I have in detail. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about this shit's fucking wrong. So when I can, I will. It's not about, you got to be level here to here. None of that shit. It's nothing. It's just, I do want to take this somewhere, and I got to be careful what I say, because anything I do say probably will be used against me. So I just got to be careful. But I'm allowed to, oh, yeah, I didn't catch nothing. Don't be too jelly. As long as I'm not slandering, as long as I'm telling the truth, it's okay. It's okay. Duck Eagle with the 10. Thank you. I went again this morning, Nunya. And I was fishing for trout, but I brought a carp pole just because, whatever. What up, Triple Gax? Thank you. I brought a carp pole, put some bread on it, threw it out there. I was getting a couple bites, but they weren't taking it because the trout just aren't biting right now. And so I was taking the crumb off, the crust off the bread, and I was throwing it in the yeah, well, I'm going to do it on my channel for sure when it's just once I decide not to go the attorney route, if I do, like if it's going to cost or they take it under contingency, whatever. Anyways, I was throwing the crust in pieces, and all of a sudden I seen these carp coming up and eating it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like 10 pound, 8 pound, 6 pound, whatever. They're big fucking things, various sizes. And so I was like, you know what? I went out and got my other trout pole, small hook, because that's all I had for that trout pole. And I put a piece of crust on it, and I was casting it out there, but it wouldn't cast far enough. And it would float. So I need to figure out how to get the crust out there a little further, because it's going to fall off. But it has to float. Or maybe get a bobber, but it still has to float, right? I think a bobber would work with a long lead. That's what I'll do, because the carp are coming up and taking it from the top. But you can't use a big hook because it won't float. But maybe a bobber and then like a long lead, then it would at least have enough weight to cast it out there. I only need to go like 10 yards. So I've never used maggots before, dude. I don't think I'll touch maggots. JB, what's going on, brother? I don't think I've ever, I don't touch maggots, man. I don't even like the bloodworms or whatever they're called, or those little worms with the legs on them and shit. Nah, I don't love it. No sirree, Bob. No sirree, Bob. But yeah, it's wild, bro. Cap, I'll explain it all, man, when I can. I will. I just got to be careful, because I do think I'm going to go the route that you're supposed to go, with the making my formal complaints. I'm going to do all that shit. And if none of that works, I'm just going to have to do what I have to do. Yeah, no, I'll touch shrimp. Shrimp is great bait, man. We used to catch, I think it was blues off of shrimp. Blues. We used to use eels. We'd catch striped bass. New Jersey fishing maniac today was out there. I saw him he caught a sea bass today, but I guess you can't keep them, so. The smarter monsters doing that have a lot of power and money. The judges low fare, and those who didn't get loud joined together to make $100. Yeah, absolutely. We got to get loud. Josh with the $1.99. Yeah, perfect example is like Westminster. They are arresting because we got loud. They are arresting to shut me up. John Conover, thank you. Would love to join a catch with you, Big Dog. Absolutely. So they're arresting to make me not talk about him. Listen, that's not how that shit flies. They need to convict these fucking people, right? They need to convict these fucking people. Has he really? We're not going to sit back and be happy with people getting arrested, booked, and released. That's not fucking going to fly no more. Like, it's going to have to happen. Well, we've had a couple, you know, but they're cherry picking who they take, you know? They need to take our boy fucking, that we just caught, Stanley Harsha, but they're afraid to. You guys, the news is afraid to take Stanley Harsha. They're afraid. We've been told, like, everything but that's the reason. It's wild, y'all. We need to get loud. Stanley Harsha should be on everybody's Facebook. Post that fucking video. Like, he needs to be seen. We need media to take this, but the media is looking into it. The big media is looking into it. And then they're like, well, we can't do anything until there's a charge. We can't do anything until there's a conviction. Like, when have you ever heard that? I'm certainly getting attacked. I was all over the fucking news on a whole bunch of fake shit before they got proof. I was a fucking child abusing, tax evading fucking criminal when I never done any of that shit, you know? Stanley Harsha, yeah. I didn't have done any of that shit, but they sure put it on the news. Why? Because nobody, they know I can't afford to defend myself. Well, that shit's all about to change, y'all. It's all about to change. People are going to be held accountable, and I'm not talking about trolls on the internet. I wouldn't waste my time suing a troll on the internet. You know what I mean? Losers fucking just stay losers. I'm talking about real life, real people that mean something to this world, people that are actually working in departments that you're supposed to trust. It's wild. What up, Chris? I really appreciate that, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm glad you talked. I'm glad you said hello. We appreciate you. We have a lot of people in here that I meet 3 years later, and then we talk about all these catches. I'm like, damn, you've been in there every single live. I just don't chat. And that's all right. Loser, move along. That's right. Move along. How do I buy a membership? Just join. Go back out and hit join. Join member or join channel. Join channel, I think. So stay loud, Tom. Keep the pressure on. We are going to, Paul. Absolutely, man. I just, unfortunately, like, I'm not even one to, like, be quiet about things like this. But I do agree with, like, I have to be careful what I say, right? I'm not going to 100% not say nothing. But there's a lot to it, y'all. If I only told you what was said, it'd blow your guys' fucking mind. It's just unfucking real. The shit they're allowed to say. But attorneys are allowed to lie. They do it all the time, Mr. Fellows. They do it all the time. They're allowed to lie. They're vague about their lie. You know, it's a broad thing. Oh, well, what happens when it's very specific down to the T? Then what? Oh, well, then that probably isn't okay. You might want to do your own investigation before you start sticking up for your fucking employees, because you're gonna make an ass out of yourself too. Sounds like two people that just don't get along. Yeah. Well, that may be true. Out here abusing my power. Just saying. And I'm giving a lot of respect. Saying no names right now. A lot of respect. So. There's a lot of investigation needs to happen, and we'll figure it out. What's going on, man? A lot. And believe me, you guys, I've been in court before where a judge was talking shit on the district attorney for taking a case, you know, in a bad county. By the way, we got our first conviction in Arapahoe County, y'all. That is Aurora. We got a conviction in Arapahoe County, which is wild. But just wanted you guys to know, yesterday we got a conviction in Arapahoe County. Garbage, but we got a conviction. That judge can do whatever he wants criminally, depending on who you know. And that's right. You're right. We sure did. Woo, woo. Which is wild because they don't even show up. Like, I think the catch was like on a Tuesday, and they arrested him like 12 Tuesdays later. You know, they showed up 12 Tuesdays later, realized we had done gone, and it had been 3 months or 3 weeks. I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, Tommy, I know someone that was arrested yesterday for 13 count. Oh, my goodness, Jerry. I'm glad they were arrested. What up, Sabby? How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Rip Preds. I feel like I've seen you in here a lot. Or for a while, maybe it was someone else. Either way, hello. Yeah, he's normally in here. He's normally just chit-chatting. He's working his ass off again, too. He back to work. What up, chillin'? How you doing, buddy? I don't know if you guys can tell. My voice is all fucked up. And then people are probably going to be like, well, you're smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I am. But I feel like my voice is about to be gonzo. I do have a premiere coming out tonight, y'all. I do. Duck Eagle with another 5 memberships. That's 10 today, y'all. Can we get Where are we at? Can you tell me where we're at there, please, KR? Can you tell me where we're at? Let's see if we can get to 500. I'm gonna try to get to 500 today, 1,000 by the end of the 1,007 days. That total. You know what? I don't think I had a cold. I didn't feel like I had a cold, but I don't know. JB, I don't, but my address, man, if you look me up, it's real easy to find my address. It's real easy to find my address. Back to 10, 11 day hours. Yeah, that's hard, brother. Like, I can only imagine. Oh, we got 406. All right. Yeah, we ain't getting 94. Well, 406 plus we got 10 more today. So we're probably at 416. We would need 84, which is, yeah, not going to happen. What's the next William Denny catch? I don't know. Hugh Janus coming soon. What's going on, Sloth Mode? How are you? But thank you for the memberships today. I really do appreciate it, y'all. You guys don't understand how much that does help. It helps a whole lot. It helps a whole lot. Actually, well, we'll talk about that later too. I'm in Texas and I want to start catching pedophiles. Is it worth the money? No, absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. It's barely livable at the top of my game. So it's not worth the money. But dude, it's not about the money, brother. If you want to do this, do it because you want to. All that shit. I mean, I'm surviving. But I will tell you right now, I'd rather do this than make $250,000 at a regular job. You know what I mean? It is not about the money. If you're really, considering doing this for the money, don't do it. This is not going to work. I've been several times shut down to $0 and restarted because this is what I want to do. I can go back. I have a decent trade. It's nothing that's going to make me a millionaire, but I can make good money, or I can fire up my van and clean windows again, and I'll do that. I ain't too good to do it. I'm good at it, and I can drum up a window cleaning business pretty good, pretty quick. It's got to be annoying to keep going after the same guys that don't get convicted. It's annoying, but we're gonna expose them. We're gonna expose them. It's worth it, man. It's worth it, and we are getting convictions, and we're getting good convictions. Just most of them aren't. But either are the cops. They're not getting good convictions all the time too. The cops with real kids, right? Because we're not real kids. I think you're doing good. Well, I appreciate it, William. I think we're doing good too. But I would have never jumped in this as a financial decision. Fuck no. Out of all the catchers, look how many of them actually can do it full time, right? Very few. And the ones that are, you're a channel away from not, right? So, are you close with your kids? Depends on what day it is. Depends on what day it is. They live with me and I love them to death, but some days they're mad at me and some days they love me more than anything in the world. I think that's pretty normal. Am I their best friends? No, I'm their father. I think we will be best friends when they don't need me. I'll always be their father, but when they making their own decisions, then we'll be more friends than a father-son relationship. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Shay with the 5 subs. Shay, thank you. Oh, girl, you did not need to do that, but thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the donation the other day too. CPP has so many incredible people that donate their time. Yeah, we have people that donate thousands and thousands of dollars in time. Father, son? Yeah, well, I have boys, so I was not blessed with a girl. However, y'all, the wife is she's on a kick. She is on a kick, and we have to make a decision sooner than later because for her health. So believe me, it's in God's hands. I would be blessed and happy is all if we had one, but I also am okay with being done. So, how many of you caught up to date? We are at 504. Yeah, they can be best friends later in life. We don't need the mentoring. Just like my dad tell me, I can't get tattoos until I turned 18 and choose. Great advice. Yeah, absolutely. I got bad tats because of that. Exact same thing. But sometimes my kids don't like me. Sometimes my kids tell me they don't like me. But you know what? It's because I have rules. I have rules. I'm not going to just allow my kids to run out there and do. I think the stronger parenting I do, the better chance of succeeding later they'll do. And I know they'll thank me for it later. I know they will. I know they will. Sorry, Tommy. If wifey says yes, then you have no choice. Yes, Marty. Yes, I know. But this one is a little different. I don't know, man. I would never take that from somebody, you know? I would never take that from somebody. It's hard for me to tell her, no, we can't have a kid, right? It's hard for me to do that because she deserves a kid. I could not imagine having to deal with diapers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Sabby? It's like we did it, right? We're done. And so starting over would be hard. Would I be able to get used to it? Of course I would. And I would absolutely probably love it and later be like, dang, thank God I did it, right? So, right, Paisley? For sure, for sure. I just think if you let your, you know, you become best friends with your kids when they're 13, 14, 15, you know, you can be best friends across the cage, you know, bars, over a phone. Like, I want my kids to succeed in life. I do. Yeah, no, not happening, Rip. Not happening, buddy. And right, money, money, money. Exactly, Savvy. Kids are expensive. My kids are, oh my God, 25, 18, and 16. So, and my 25-year-old, I raised him for 24 years. He was like a little over, he was under 11 months, let's just say that. Worth every penny. You are damn right about that. But not worth every dollar, though. You know, pennies, yes. I'm just kidding. Of course they are. Of course they are. Damn it, Cars, will you stop that shit right there? You know, I just got her a dog a year and a half ago. Look at you go. That might be an option, Cars. That might be an option. Oh, but you know, I would never take it. I just meant the smell and the clothes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the throw up all over your face when you're, you know, playing them and like, you know, that's happened a couple of times. 5 more dogs. Not happening, Rip. Don't you follow that Cars train, bro. I'm only 5 years older than your oldest. But now that my daughters are 7 and 4, it feels like I'm so much older. Right, yeah. Tommy, if you do, please let me know. Michelle's very good. Knows a very good place to adopt. Okay, cool. I'm not adopting. If we got another dog, if we did, I mean, I might adopt, but if we did, I'm getting the dog I've wanted my whole life, right? Like that's what I'm probably gonna do. But I think adopting a dogs are amazing because, like, I've had 2 dogs from shelters, and they were both the best dogs. And I think like they love you more, they trust you more. You save them, like, and they let you know you did that. Like Justice and me have a bond like no other dog I've ever had, and I've had really good bonds, but having kids around helps you keep you young. Yeah, no, I agree, but I'll be a grandpa. I'm gonna be a grandpa soon. Hey, I just rescued this dog, Paisley, so I don't feel bad about going and getting the dog I want, because I just rescued this dog, and I was going to get the dog I wanted, and I told Rachel I found the dog that I wanted, and I said, well, let's go look at this dog first, because obviously we're not going to get him, right, Justice, and we're going to get the other dog, so let's go look at Justice first. We never went and looked at the other dog the second time. We never did it, you know? So it was like, shit. But I'll tell you, Justice he's special. He's a Shih Tzu Pit Bull mix, like real weird. Get an Ascal? Yeah. I need an Ascal. I want I want a Belgian Malinois. That's what I want. Tommy, have you thought about teaching the class since there are so many people doing it? Teaching them how to do it properly? Yes, I have, and I want to do that. Who said that? It's a very good question, Tom C. I want to do that. The problem is I could be in trouble for. I could be in trouble if they do something wrong. They could say I trained them, so I could essentially get sued for somebody else doing something. It's wild, man. But yeah, I would love to do it. Damn, that dog seems like he wants to eat my face off. We'll just go the other way. I don't want to get my face eaten off talking about dogs. How many YouTube channels do you have? I have 3. I have a backup channel, and then we have an old school catches channel, and then this one. Blessed, 3 grandchildren, 14, 11, 9, 2. Girl, 2 girls, 1 boy. Nice. He's pissed, yes. Yeah, I don't know what I did to him. He was getting ready. He was up on the other dog getting ready to hump him, and I think I intercepted their lovely little session they were about to have. They were about to make new puppies. I'm 55 May 1st. Dang. 5 more channels. Yeah, he was on the back of the other dog, and then they started barking at me. I interrupted something. Vanessa, I saw that shit. I think it was an open hand though, but man, he got him good. Oh my God. Yeah, he's so worth it if he kills me one day. I went, yeah, right? Aw. If I do rescue a dog, I certainly will go through that place. But I want to do what I want to do one time. You know, if I go to the rescue, I'm coming home with the dog. Actually, you guys, lately it's been not that bad. Like I went there for when I was doing DoorDash. I would stop in and just go pet the dogs. I'd be like, hey, can I see that dog? Like, you interested in adopting? Yeah, I'm interested, which I really wasn't. I just wanted to pet him. I'm sure they don't get people in there every day that come and just take him for a little walk and pet him. And I did it 4 or 5 times at the same place. And I didn't go home with the dog. Did we almost? Yes. Did I bring Rochelle there one time? Yes. And we got there and we said, okay, how much for that dog? We want it. And they're like, oh, he's not ready. You got to come back in 3 days. So we got to get the results from some testing. And thank God they did that because I was coming home with the baby pit bull. So, and I don't even want a pit bull, y'all. Tired of it. Tired of it. But when I see dogs, they're just like, you can't just have one. Is cars getting you too? Didn't you say there's a fake? There is a fake TikTok channel. Absolutely. Y'all, you can tell if it's me live, you guys. I don't do live catches on there, but if I do, it'll be on my main channel. The only one. 350,000 followers. All the others are fake. Pit bulls are awesome. They sure are, man. They sure are. And they're beautiful puppies. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're such cute puppies. And this one was like, it was like white and it had a black circle around his eye and it had blue eyes, bro. So beautiful. But they were doing some testing and they needed the results back. I don't remember what kind, to see if they were even adoptable. But I guess it's normal. They do that to all the dogs that come in. Cane Corso. Ooh, I would love to have one of those too. Those are badass dogs. Tommy, congratulations on Rachel's pregnancy. Yeah, that's not a thing, buddy. That's not a thing, and you know it's not still me. You just every once in a while, well, all the time, you just say some stuff that's just outlandish. I turned 24 in 2 weeks. I'm dreading turning 30. Son of a bitch. Fake motherfucking news. Fake mother effing news. Just kidding. I know you're 23. I call her Paisley Pretty Princess. All right. I might stay live for the whole hour. I didn't think I was going to, but I might. I have a husky King Corso, beautiful husky colors and blue eyes, Corso body type, badass. That is beautiful. I turned 44 in 2 weeks. Me too. Well, not 2 weeks, 3 months. What are we in? July? July. Oh my God. May? I'm tripping here. May? So June, July, August, September. Yeah, 4 months. I know, right, Paisley? That seems like a good, that seems like a good breed. I want to find the clip where you were talking about, I want to find the clip you was talking about. That shit gonna be funny as fuck. Does anybody remember the catch Rami did? Where the chick punched him? They were at like the Walmart and the chick punched him. And then the dude on the camera was like, hey, you hit me. And he's like, I'm whatever, trained or whatever. He's like, I'll knock you out. And she backed down. She punched Rami again. Security guards came. They didn't do anything. They didn't arrest her. The police didn't arrest her. The girl that punched Rami got the predator to run off. She was like totally pedo protected. Does anybody remember what catch that is? Vanessa wants to see it. So I wanted her to see it. I turned 39 yesterday. Since I was in the hospital, I say I'm 38 for another year. Yeah, I think that's about fair. I think that's fair. I'd go back at least 1 year, nurse. Maybe two. Yeah, you saw that pedo puncher? It was fucking great, dude. So funny. It was a whole ruckus, but I wonder what she wants to see it, and I don't know where to find it or where it's at. Yeah, the guy holding the camera, she was gonna hit him, and he's like, "Listen, girl, I'm trained." He's like, "I don't care if you're a girl. You hit me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out." And she backed down a little bit, and then she punched Rami again. She got him twice. Because Rami got slapped yesterday, or a couple. I saw the catch today, but it was a while back, a week ago. Rami's talking to the predator's family, and the predator smacks Rami in the face, and Rami gives it to him. I'm talking glasses went flying and everything. I think it was an open hand though. I zoomed in, but maybe not. But he smacked him good. Bang! He said, "What are you doing? You want to get your ass beat?" No. Then they were cool again, and the police showed up. As soon as the police pulled up, the predator smacked Rami again. Went to jail for assault. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Kenny. That's what I'm talking about. My father passed away 10 years ago. And his 230-pound dog still alive and kicking. I hadn't seen him as... Oh, wait. If I hadn't seen him as a puppy, I would guess he was 18 years old. He's going to be dead. Oh, my God. I know, brother. Not only do you lose a dog that's been with you for 18 years, but I think that it's like another closure almost. Like, that's got to be hard, brother. I'm so sorry, man. I get it. It makes sense. I watched this TikTok girl. I only watch her because I saw this video, but I've been invested since. And she's young. She's really young. And she was with her high school. She's like 24. 24, she has 3 kids. Let me make sure I got reception. She's 24 and has 3 kids, and her husband just died. He ended himself. And they were high school sweethearts since they were 13 and 12. And her lease is coming up, and she can't afford to live there. And she's like, I can't move. Like, I can't. Everything still smells like him. His clothes are still here. He's like, and she's having the hardest time, but she can't stay because she can't afford it. She doesn't make enough. She doesn't qualify anyway, right? So she has to go. And she's like, I can't go because like she feels like letting go of that place is letting go of him or his clothes. Last time he's laid, last time he slept. I can only imagine, man. It's so heartbreaking, Smalls. Like, TikTok just like sometimes gets me. I get real emotional with shit like that. I really do, man. Watching like the last walks or whatever at the hospital and stuff. Shit gets me. It gets me. I appreciate that, Swifty Panda. Appreciate it. I don't either, man. I don't either. I don't even know what I would do. Oh my gosh. I love my wife more than anything. I don't know what I would do. And we all eventually, it's just... Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. And she's just young. She reminds me of like my boy's age, which she is. And it's 3 kids go without their dad, People like, suicide's real, man. People really like, ugh. It's sad, sad, sad. I've had a lot of friends that have experienced it and talked to me about it. Like, I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. I hate it, and I think it's very selfish. But at the same time, like, sad, 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 sad. CC unit or PC unit is Rami, I think. No. Rami is his own. Rami is what is it? I always forget. Somebody. Damn, it's the tip of my tongue. Somebody else say it. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, OBL. Yeah, OBL Nation. There you go. Yeah, I mean, my dog, Justice, like, it don't matter. He's always happy when I come home. I could have been mean to him on the way out. He's going to be wagging his tail, jumping and doing 360s in the air when I come home. Like, your dogs always love you unconditionally all the time, right? They're never mad at you. Like, it's amazing how good dogs are, Your kids are mad when you ground them and stuff. Doggy's like, hey, whatever, punish the dog, and they're going to love you 2 seconds later. They're just something else, but they do become part of your family, and like they do become a family member, and it's hard. It's hard. Please, no help is available to call or text 24/7. Yeah, for sure. We don't deserve dogs. You're probably right sometimes. It's just they're unconditional always, and it's just wish we could be a little more like that, right? Telling you, we all bitch and complain, but it's never that bad. It's never that bad. You can go to another country and see how it's never that bad. And they're way happier than we are, y'all. They're way happier than we are. It's wild. It's just crazy. Makes me think about things a lot more. It does. It does. It really does. Only got 9% of my phone left, y'all. I'm going to be getting off in about 3 minutes. I'm walking home, so I might lose a little bit of reception. So yeah, I also learned something today too, because I've been watching this live. You guys, when it goes down for it'll go down for a second, right? 1 second, it'll buffer 1 second and come back. For about 2 minutes, people will be saying that it's in and out or whatever, because it's so far behind. Hi. And, but it's only for a second, but for like 2 or 3 minutes, people will still be putting in that message. So I'm learning to know that, hey, they were talking about this one time, and like, I don't know why I'm saying it, but it's just, like, we'll bitch about 1 second. 1 second. Sometimes it needs to be done, but 1 second goes out and in, and people are like, shitty signal. Shit, a signal. Benny, thank you for the 5, brother. I appreciate you. But I'm also going to get off because I'm trying to save my voice because I know I got to catch either tomorrow or the next day. And my voice is just so tuckered. It's gone. It's going away. And so I'm going to go home and I'm going to get me some nice cold water. I'm going to chump. They're going to bitch no matter what. You are right about that. Get them bad guys. That's right. That's right. Well, I appreciate you guys. I love all you guys. Crandall, do me a favor and just obviously keep me updated. If you got to, as soon as you get a better time or whatever, let me know. I still got to print it out and everything, but I'm waiting for this video to edit. So should have a premiere in the next hour or 2 or 5 or 6 o'clock. I don't know what time it is. It is 4. So yeah, 2 or 3 hours. We should have a premiere. And yeah, y'all, I love you guys. Love you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For the rest of you guys, member up real quick. Let's get 25 members in 1 minute. Ready? Go. All right, we're not getting there anyway. I was just kidding. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, night, whatever it is. We will see you later. Adios. If it is the catch 499, watch it all. If it's the catch... Wait, are you talking about something you did? You edited? Because this is one I edited. I didn't see another one ready to go. I didn't see another one ready to go. So if you have one ready to go, I'll do it tomorrow. But I've already got this one going for tonight. So my bad, dog. But I want to see your response. Okay, they're too ready. Nice, bro. Thank you, dude. Shout out to KR, you guys. If we can put the strong arm muscles in for KR on the way out, that's super badass, man. He does a lot, and he's out there helping me edit. We're going to be caught up in a week. In a week, we'll be caught up. I'm trying to do like an older one and then the newer one back to back. So these new ones are getting done, not waiting. Because my goal is to get the Predator exposed after the catch 3 days. No later than 3 days. That's my goal. Catch within 3 days premiere. Catch within 3 days premiere. And that's what I'm trying to do. Me and my old boy right there. Watch this, guys. Watch this, Rich. Hold on. Up. High five. All right, sit. High five. Come on. He's scared of my phone. High five. Come on. You're not gonna high five me? You little goofball. He doesn't want to. He don't have to. High five. Come on. Hey, come on. He don't want to. High five. Ready? High five. Boom. There we go. All right, you got it. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Come on. Go. Ready? Justice. Ready? Go. Woo! He's gone. Justice. Come on. Up. Go. Up. Smartest dog I've ever had, y'all. Like, I could tell him to go to the bathroom, go do this, do that. He knows what's up. He's my baby. This my baby. Hi. Say hi. He don't want to. All right, guys. See ya. Love ya. Bye.